Good morning, students. Welcome to Narayana online video class. And in the ninth class, quadratic equations. Today we are discussing about discriminant and the nature of the roots. Okay, discriminant, what is that? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal 0. This is the general form of the quadratic equation. And we have the roots of this one. What is that? X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, already we discussed in the last class. And under square root, what is that? The quantity, what is that? B square minus 4ac. That is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. And that is usually denoted by delta or d, etc. B square minus 4ac is called discriminant. Okay, by using that discriminant, that means this decides the root, what type of that one. That means the nature of the roots we can discuss. Suppose b square minus 4ac equal to 0 happens, then minus b plus 0 by 2a minus b minus 0 divided by 2a, both roots are happens equal. If suppose b square minus 4ac positive happens, that is nothing but minus b plus that one and minus b minus that one. Different real roots we are existing. We are getting that. Suppose b square minus 4ac less than 0, that means negative happens. In such case, square root of negative number does not exist. That means that is not real number. Okay, that means imaginary roots we are getting. According to the different situations, we shall find the nature of the root. That means discriminant decides what type of the roots of a given quadratic equation without finding the roots. We can say directly. Okay, now the nature of the roots of the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. Suppose I am taking that the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal 0. And here, of course, a is not equal 0, b and c all are real numbers. Here, this is very important. If the coefficients are real numbers, only we are discussing the nature of the roots. If the coefficients are complex numbers, we cannot discuss about the nature of the roots. Okay. For that, before finding the nature of the roots, let us find first of all delta. Delta nothing but what is that? B square minus 4ac. Okay, here condition and I am giving, and here nature of the roots. The roots are what type of? The roots are what? Here I am giving. See this? First of all, if suppose delta equal to 0 happen, that means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Here what is that? The coefficients of the given quadratic equation are real numbers. Okay. If delta equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. And each root is equal to minus b by 2. Okay, that is the thing. Suppose delta greater than 0 happens. Delta greater than 0 nothing but roots are real and distinct. Okay, distinct nothing but different. The roots are real, but different real roots we are getting. If delta less than 0, that means b square minus 4 is negative happens. Under square root of negative number is not real number. That's why imaginary we call. Both the roots are imaginary. Okay, this is also you can say that imaginary nothing but not real, non-real complex numbers. Okay, also we can say non-real complex numbers. Okay, also the nature of the roots whenever the roots are rational numbers, also we shall discuss. Okay, roots are not. The coefficients of the quadratic equation are rational numbers, whatever the roots of that quadratic equation. Here, first of all, take the discriminant. Delta is equal to what is that? B square minus 4ac. And here condition taking, let us suppose delta is greater than 0. Equal to 0, take first. Delta is equal to 0. Delta equal to 0 nothing but here coefficients are rational numbers. And delta 0. Delta 0 nothing but roots are equal and rational. That means roots are rational and equal, and in this case each root is equal to minus b by 2a. Next, if suppose delta positive, delta greater than 0, in that case the roots are what? Here arises two situations. Delta is it perfect square or not? Okay, if delta perfect square, okay, then the roots are rational and distinct. If suppose delta not perfect square, delta is not perfect square, nothing but the roots are what? Square root of, cannot omit the square root sign, that's why irrational numbers. Irrational and distinct. Okay, next. If suppose delta less than 0, the roots are imaginary. That is, but the roots are non-real complex numbers. Okay. Now let us take one problem. See this. That right. Solve a minus b x square plus of b minus c x plus c minus a is equal to 0. You are solving that one. Given equation, what is that? A minus b into x square, b minus c into x, c minus a is equal to 0. Okay. If we observe the coefficients a minus b, b minus c, c minus a, the sum of all the coefficients, what is that? 0. If the sum of the coefficients is equal to 0 happens, then one must satisfy that equation. Okay, sum of the coefficients is equal to 0 happens. That's why 1 is a root of the equation. That means if you put x value 1, 1 square nothing but 1, and here also 1. Now simplify left hand side, we are getting 0. That means x is equal to 1 satisfy that equation. That's why 1 is the root of that equation. And another root we want to find. Let us suppose that already we get one root, what is that 1? Let it be 1. Okay. And second root, what is that? Let us suppose beta. Now we want to find out the second root beta. Okay, now already we have in our hands product of the roots. Alpha beta is equal to what is that? Constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Okay, 1 into beta, constant what is that? C minus a, and coefficient of x square what is that? A minus b. Now beta is equal to C minus a divided by a minus b. Okay, one root is alpha equal to 1, and second root beta value what is that? C minus a by a minus b. Okay, that means the roots are 1 comma C minus a divided by a minus b. Here a and b should not be equal. Okay, then only the roots are existing. Okay, now the required roots 1 and C minus a divided by a minus b. Next, go to second problem. If the roots of a square plus b square into x square minus 2b into a plus c into x plus b square plus c square is equal to 0 or equal, then a comma b comma c are in dash. Okay. Given quadratic equation, what is that? A square plus b square into x square minus 2b into a plus c into x, and plus of b square plus c square is equal to 0. He said that the roots are equal. That is the condition. With that condition, we want to find A, B, C lies in which progression. That means the options like this gives AP or GP, HP or arithmetico-geometry progression, nothing but AGP. We shall identify. Now, without using the quadratic formula, let us simplify like this. A square x square plus b square x square minus 2b into this one, minus 2b a into x, that means minus 2abx minus 2bcx plus b square plus c square is equal to what is that? 0. Here observe a square x square minus 2abx and plus b square forming a perfect square. That's why we can write it as ax minus b whole square plus similarly b square x square minus 2bcx and plus c square. How to write that one? Bx minus c whole square is equal 0. Next, this is a perfect square and this is also perfect square. The sum of two perfect squares is equal 0. That is nothing but each perfect square must be 0. Okay. Now ax minus b whole square is equal to 0 and bx minus c whole square is also equal to 0. Here ax minus b is equal to 0. From that x value, what is that? B by a. We get one root. B by a. Here similarly bx minus c is equal to 0. X is equal to c by b. Here also one root we are getting. And he said that the roots are what? Equal. That's why these two roots must be equal. Now b by a is equal to c by b. Do cross multiplication. B square is equal to ac. If b square is equal to ac happens, then what is the condition for this one? This one represents a comma b comma c are in geometric progression. Now the second option is correct. Next. See next one. Both the roots of x minus a into x minus b plus x minus b into x minus c plus x minus c into x minus a equal to 0 are options writing. Are they positive? Are they negative? Are they real? Are they imaginary? We shall find. See the solution. The given quadratic equation, what is that? X minus a into x minus b plus x minus b into x minus c plus of x minus c into x minus a is equal to 0. Now to simplify, first of all let us multiply. With x multiplying x square minus bx and with minus a multiply minus ax plus ab. Similarly x square minus cx minus bx plus bc and here also x square minus ax minus cx plus ac equal 0. Now in each term x square we are getting x square and x square, 3x square. See minus bx twice, minus ax twice, minus cx also twice we have. Now if we simplify minus 2 of a plus b plus c into x we can write. Next, what are the constant terms? AB, BC and AC. Then nothing but plus of AB plus BC plus CA is equal to 0. That means if we simplify, we are getting what? Quadratic equation completely. Okay. Now what type of the roots we want to find? That means we want to find the nature of the roots. For that purpose, let us find the discriminant. Okay, discriminant take. Discriminant, what is that? B square minus 4ac. Okay, B nothing but coefficient of x, A nothing but coefficient of x square and C nothing but constant term, that is equal to, what is the coefficient of x? Minus 2 into A plus B plus C whole square minus 4 into A nothing but 3 into C nothing but what is that? AB plus BC plus CA. That is equal to minus 2 whole square 4 into A plus B plus C whole square minus 4 into 3 times of AB plus BC plus CA. In both of them 4 we can take out. 4 into A plus B plus C whole square minus 3 into AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, inside simplify. That is equal to A plus B plus C whole square. Formula what is that? A square plus B square plus C square. We can write it as plus 2 into AB plus BC plus CA. Now this is the expansion of A plus B plus C whole square. Beside what you have? Minus 3 into AB plus BC plus CA. That is equal to 4 times of A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB minus 3AB, nothing but minus AB. Similarly, minus BC minus CA we are getting. Okay, observe this one. This is never negative, this expression. A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA cannot be negative. That means this value either greater than 0 or equal to 0 happens. That means also we can write it as that is equal to 4 times of this expression. Also we can write 1 by 2 into A minus B whole square plus of B minus C whole square plus of C minus C whole square. Of course 2 in this 2 times. That means 2 is positive into the total quantity, thus there is the sum of the perfect squares that cannot be negative. That's why the value always what is that? Greater than or equal 0. Equal 0 when it happens, if A, B, C 3 are equal, then equal 0 happens. That's why we get here delta is greater than or equal to 0. Actually strictly greater than 0, nothing but real and distinct we call, and equal to 0 nothing but real and equal we call. But here we cannot say either equal or distinct, but in both the cases in greater than and equal to, in both the cases we have real, that is nothing but the roots are what? Real. Okay, we say only the roots are real, but we cannot say are they distinct or equal. Okay, thank you.